Welcome to Newbie Plays GTNH, our blind playthrough of the hardest mod pack ever made. I hope you got some snacks and are ready to relax. Let's get to the stream. How's it going, everyone? Good to see you all this Saturday. Yeah, I have some news for you all. I'll give it a little bit of time here, but let me pause that music. So I'm trying to get some music going for the stream today, and I couldn't find any that were free. So we're going to keep trying to get that going and see if we can get it next time. But let's go ahead and join in the game here. Hey, welcome Rabonica and SW Fast. Good to see you both. I do have some news. We unfortunately had to redo our personal dimension, because I did a recording of us opening the personal dimension and OBS decided it didn't like it, and it was very low quality video. So I deleted our personal dimension. I hate to say it. Thankfully, we didn't make too much progress there. And today we're going to go back into the personal dimension, remake it, and hopefully we'll get some good quality video for it in the stream, and we'll use it for the video, the actual episode. So we are back at base, and I know you guys have already seen this, but for episodic content, I'm going to go over a few things that may be a repeat for some guys. Hey, welcome to Neko. Can't stay long, wanted to say I've been binging the series. Good stuff, and wanted to hop in and say hi. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying the series, and I'm glad you stopped in for a little bit. Careful, there are spoilers ahead for those of you joining in. This is after episode 33, so the content we're making today is going to be, some of it will be for episode 34, so we're a few weeks ahead because there's a lot of things I want to get done. Here's good old Greg today. Let's go ahead and go grab him a treat. We're getting low on treats, so we're going to have to get some fish here in a while, but how's it going, Greg? Oh, you're perky today. You looked right at me. Here's a treat for the day. There you go, buddy. So, the changes we have made, we made quite a few changes. We added some mods, and we added, let me show you here, we added a resource pack called GTNH Casing Textures, and what it does is it sets the color of our machines to the material they're made out of, such as our LV machines use steel, MV uses aluminum, and we have some HV machines over here that use stainless steel. So that's a little quality of life thing. I think it'll look really cool for when we get further in the game. It'll hopefully make our base a little more visually interesting and readable. And we also added dynamic soundscapes and stuff. So our grass is now different. If we go into the forest, you can hear like birds and stuff. Hopefully you can hear that. You're wondering if the textures were because of 2.9. They're actually a resource pack. You can actually add it to your game too. Yep, it is normal field of view. Interesting, it looks a little wider. I also added something. I noticed there's a resource note here. I don't know if I've seen that one before. But if you look in the distance, we can see way, way farther because we now have distant horizons working. I think it's going to be really cool and useful for our personal dimension because it's going to grow way larger than our small base here. And hopefully we'll be able to see things a lot better in the personal dimension. See our giant factory buildings. You think it looks good, and you like using modernity more. Yeah, a lot of people seem to like modernity. Okay, I think those were the main changes for Chapter 3 of our series. I think this mountain over here is cool. I have deemed it Witch Mountain because that was the first place we saw live witches in the wild. I think we can actually look at the map here. Yeah, there's a witch's circle up here that we crossed towards, I think it was in Chapter 1 of the series. I can't remember what episode, but... Yeah, spoilers ahead. We did get to the moon recently. That was fun. Look out for that because it's a 3-episode arc starting episode 31. We go to the moon in 3 episodes from episode 31. Okay, we're going to step into the personal dimension here. For those of you from the last stream, I'm sorry we had to lose our personal dimension. Hey, welcome War Guy Wizard. Hey man, not sure if you ever mentioned it, but I just went to the Nether and it got really laggy, so I reloaded my game, but now I am in the Nether and no portal. Oh, that's not good, huh? That's strange. If you have commands, you might need to make a new portal. I'm not sure what would have happened there. Okay, let's put our portal down here, and we're going to have to remake our personal dimension. I have some thoughts of some changes we could make, and you guys will have to give me some ideas here. Yeah, that's a good idea, Fanatic Feline. You could maybe try a backup. You should have 10 backups in your game files. Yeah, that's another point, SWFast. If you're on CurseForge, that could be the cause. Okay, here's our personal dimension UI. And we can set the sky color. We can set our star brightness, which I think I want to set to 1. And I believe these things we can change at any time. The things we can't change are like our biome. We can't change the layers. And we can't change... This is more of layer customization here. So once we lock in our personal dimension, we can't change the actual ground. Hey, welcome Zach. Good to see ya. Hey, welcome Varun Rogo. Good to see you as well. Welcome to the stream. Be aware there are spoilers for those of you who are new here. If you're okay with that, keep watching. Okay, I think I do want... do we want a day-night cycle? That might be fun. I was originally thinking permanent day. Maybe we can do a poll. What do you guys think? Should we try a poll? Yeah, I'm going to create a poll here. And I'm going to say Man, if I could spell permanent day. And send it as a yes or no option. Going to start a poll here. Go ahead and put in your answer here. And we'll see what you guys think. Day-night cycle or permanent day? We'll give that a second to run. If I do bees, the best biome is jungle. Interesting. You don't use cheats, thanks for reminding me of backups. Jungle was the meta for IC2 crops pre 2.9, but now you can just biome change single block of the industrial farm controller. Oh, that's right, with witchery. I didn't know you could single block change a biome. That's cool. You can change the time after you create it, so it doesn't really matter. That's a good point, Gryon. Good to see you, by the way. More bees like normal, so plains is good for bees. Yeah, I think we'll stick with plains just because I like the grass color. And it looks like we have 88% for permanent day. So we're going to set permanent day here. And Clouds are fine. I don't want weather, trees, or foliage, so those are fine. Hey, good to see you, Maz. Hope your day's going good. Okay, for our first layer, I do want grass. So we'll set layer 1 to grass. And someone was mentioning you can change the world height for this grass, or for your top blocks. You guys will have to let me know. The second layer, I want dirt. Just like that. We'll want that under the grass. Now, here's the question I've been debating for a while. And that is, how much dirt do we want under the grass? Because, two thoughts. We are going to put cables underground, so I want an open area. But we're also going to put rivers, customized, handcrafted rivers in our personal dimension. And I don't want... So maybe we want some dirt layer for the rivers? You should try the Garden of Glass Sky. Oh yeah, that's a good point. That is what we want, was Garden of Glass. Where was that? Vanilla Sky. Here it is, Garden of Glass. So this should give us, like, some planetary objects and a rainbow. It's used on a lot of Skyblock games, so I like the look of the Garden of Glass. Thank you for pointing that out, Gryon. I appreciate that. 3 layers of dirt. I think... Let's see. I think the max depth for what we want our rivers is 3 blocks. So if we do 1... So we need a total of 4. I think you're right, Varun. Let's do 3 dirt layers, 1 grass layer. And then we want an air layer here. How do we do that? Oh. I guess the minus sign is just an air layer. Let's move that below the dirt. And typically I like a 5-layer working area, but we may want it a little taller, like 7. I do 5 because I don't like to jump a lot. But if we're going to have 3 layers... Oh, we don't have to worry about that, actually. The rivers. I was thinking we have to worry about rivers dipping into the air layer, but we don't. The question is, how many layers of wires are we going to have? And any thoughts, guys? Have any of you done underground wires? If we do 2 layers of wires, that'll give us 3-layer headroom wherever we need to go. You recommend 9 layers, Cryon. That's right. Good to see you, Luxarian. We are at the personal dimension. For those of you new here, there are spoilers. We're a few weeks ahead. We're preparing episode 34 today. Maybe I'll do in between. I feel like maybe 7 would work out. We will have flight eventually. Okay, the last layer, I want there to be a layer under the air that we can walk on. As well as when blocks drop down, I don't want them going into the void. So let's take a look at all these blocks. There's a lot of options here. Hex plating. What is this? Z-Tones mint block? That's actually a nice color. Neonite from Chisel. There's another grass block here. That's interesting. We got clay. Low tech. Look at all these options. Holy cow. Hey, there's the lathe you were mentioning last time, SW. Gryon recommends adding 2 layers of air we can walk on. Just in case you need to go under something. Yeah, that makes sense. We want, at a minimum, 2 layers of walking area, huh? Yeah, and if we had like a 3x3 of wires going somewhere, that would leave us 5 blocks of walking area. Right? No, that would leave us 4 blocks because we're at 7. Huh. Maybe we should do like 8? I'll keep thinking about that, but let's look at these blocks real fast and find an underground layer block. We could do smooth stone. I do like smooth stone. We could do normal stone, but I don't know. It's kind of bland sometimes. Look at that all the time. Smooth stone, I think, might be a good option. We could do frog lights. Fanatic Feline asks a good question. If you've gotten to the PDM, what was your design style? Yeah, that's a good question. I think for us, feel free to answer that yourselves, everyone. I think for us, we're doing a hybrid of a monolith or monolithic architecture mixed with biophilic architecture. So we're going to have like curvy buildings with plants. Which one gives speed? That's the concrete. Concrete might be an idea, huh? That's a good idea. You went for a void world, huh? I thought about doing a void world, but I want decoration stuff. Agon. Is there concrete? Ooh, there is concrete. We could do that. Does concrete line up? Does it have a border around it, or does it just look like one solid block? I think it's one solid block, right? I think I'm really liking the look of smooth stone. I think that's what we'll go with. Can we just drag this down? No. Let's do 2 layers of smooth stone. That way, if we ever break the ground, we at least have another layer under us. SW says they're not a builder or decorator. And the concrete is EFR concrete, like from Modern Vanilla. Oh, really? I haven't ever decorated with concrete to be awesome. Or to be fair. To a backyard base, yeah. We're not going for a lawn base. We might for a little bit. In fact, we might not move much over. We might build fresh. Okay, I like this setup. We have 1 grass block for the top layer. We got 3 padding. That will give us a max of a 3 deep layer river. We got a walking area of 7 air blocks, and then a walking path of smooth stone. Let's check out the more settings. Just so we know what it is. Let's do 1 and 1. What are these? Gap chunks. Let's just choose a random block and see what it looks like. Gap chunks? Oh, okay. So this is like... Man, I'm having pop-ups all over. So this is like a grid. You can choose road, solid. Oh, just road and solid. And boundary. Ooh, that's nice. So let's say we did a gap and 2 chunk squares. This would be really great if we were going for a non-walled base. I spent months trying to decide if we should do something like this or if we should do just grass. And I decided to go the hard route, do grass and buildings. My biggest concern with buildings is the walls. It makes it really hard to expand the factory. I'm guessing late game, I've heard there's lots of machine spam. Let's make sure I turn this off. We'll close that out just in case. And machine spam can get really large once we're in the end game. So a walled-in base might pose some interesting things we have to solve for. Do extra layer for the steel building material. That's funny. I would, but I feel like that might be little. I don't know. I don't want to steal material just for. Considering we can use creative for decoration only, I think we'll be okay. Huh. We could do a layer of. I guess it didn't let us choose like really expensive stuff like steel blocks. Could you imagine? All right, I feel good about this. I do like this sky. Maybe we could do a darker blue. What was this? 211 for reference. We could go teal. That's more purple. We want. Yeah, we don't want pink, I don't think. Maybe we don't do a dark blue. We could do. This would almost be like a night sky. We do a black sky. Oh, that would be interesting. Is that the vibe we're going for, though? I don't know. Let me show you guys the vibe I'm going for, and I can get your guys' input on it. Give me a second to pull this up. Let me go to my home files. And I need to pull up my base ideas. I had AI generate some images. Some of you have seen these, but let me show you guys again. And we can work off of this. Let me change this window we're looking at real fast, and we can look at these base ideas. We can change the sky whenever. Yeah, we can. We might want to figure out how to do that. I haven't figured out how to change it after the fact. Last layer of bedrock, just in case you fall. That's an idea. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking for the base style. Every building will have like these cool curves. It's going to be quite the creative undertaking. But it's going to have plants everywhere. I really like this look of having plants. Like, look, you even have rivers inside the base. This is called monolithic biolithic hybrid architecture. Not sure about this blocky building, but I do like this entrance. It has like a curvy walk-in entrance as well as an underground entrance, which is cool. And it uses like wood, maybe like this grayish brown concrete look we could go for. Light blue with just a bit of white. Is that your recommendation for the sky? We might go a lighter color. Try to match like what these are looking like. Here's another reference. I'm not saying any of these will be built exactly like this, but they are reference images. I like this waterfall here. Got some more waterfalls going here. Maybe like a screen for monitoring our different power plants and factories. Here's another factory with a river in it. I'm not sure about this one. Maybe this could be like a hub or like Greg's hangout area. But I do like these, like, I don't know if it's called like trellis stuff on the glass. And then here's another one. I do like having gardens inside our buildings. Not sure about this. This feels like a golf building. I don't know if I want it to look like a golf building. Well, there's some color schemes. But yeah, that's the idea we're going for. Let me go back to GTNH here. So maybe we do light blue. We were in this kind of range. Like that. Maybe like this color. Yeah, I think this is okay. Okay, we got a blue sky, permanent day based on the poll we just did. Yeah, war guy. It's going to be an undertaking, that's for sure. Fanatic Feline says she's seeing teal, blue, white, green, and tan. Yep. Maybe we want a little bit of change there. I like that. Okay, we're doing a plains biome. You recommend 150, 190, 255 for the blue. Let's check that out. 150, 190, 255. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we got pretty close to that, didn't we? That's kind of funny. Well, considering War Guy, it is going to be a big undertaking. I hope you guys enjoy that undertaking. I mean, it's GTNH. We got to go big, right? If we're going to be playing for a long time, we might as well. Okay, no rain. We don't want rain. I like the layers. I think we're good. Let's press done and jump on in. For those of you joining in, there are spoilers ahead. We're currently customizing the personal dimension. Portal successfully relinked in dimension 180. Oh, we got an egg. Okay, let's jump on in. Here we go. Nice big ol' area. Man, this looks good with distant horizons. Got a little gap here. Let's run around and expand our map a little bit. Distant horizons is loading things in, it looks like. Yeah, we like the sky. We may want to change the time of day in here so that we get more of this rainbow up in the sky. Any recommendations on how to do that? Because right now, our daylight cycle is running, but since it's permanent day... Okay, we're expanding our map a little bit more. I think it would be nice to have like that rainbow up a little higher. Maybe Saturn. I think that's Saturn. Okay, I did not do a good job doing a circle expansion here. Let's go ahead and run back to the portal. Alright. We do have some plants. Some flowers and stuff. I guess those spawn in even with foliage off. Okay, we got our portal here. We can go back to the base at any time. So there we go. Let's open up our quest book. So there were some things I wanted to do. Oh, we have an HV quest complete. Which one is it? Oh, fluid conduits. Let's grab some more of those. Put those in the backpack. And let's come down here. There's a new crop section I wanted to take a look at. I might have passed it. Where are crops? Ah, maybe it's this one. Grain Revolution. Oh, I saw a troll face. What is this? Better put on a rubber suit. There are troll plants? What? They troll you. And give you cancer? What? Whose idea was this? Can only be bred with a crop breeding machine. I hope it sings the troll song. That would be funny. Alright. Looks like the sky still obeys time set with permanent day. Okay. So... the sky is staying the same, right? So we need to change it. Okay. We need to pull out our calculator here. We are currently on year 3. And day 348. So that's day 1416. And then we need to times that by the tick speed of a day, which is 20,000. So we are currently on tick 6,900,061,000. So maybe we want to change that to 6 million 961,000. Maybe we add 12 to that. So 73,000. Oh, we lost some of our days. I must have done the math wrong. Oh, I did. I need to wrap things in parentheses on my end. Oh, 28,320,000. Gosh. Could use time add. Oh, I didn't know about that. Okay, let's set it back to... Oh, man. Are we actually on year 2? Even though it says 20 or year 3? Technical difficulties. If I could do math better. Okay, I have the math correct, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I do like that look a little bit. 12 ticks is nothing. Yeah. Maybe it's 24,000 ticks. I'm pulling these numbers out of my head, so I could have it wrong. Let's get back to the day we were on. 25,440,000 is the tick we were on. Yeah, we got... Oh, I have a typo here. I typed the year as 356. Gosh, guys. Don't mind me. Just fumbling around here. Okay. Time set, 25,872,000. There we go. We're back to normal. And you said time add? Let's add 12,000 ticks. Nothing. Didn't change much. So maybe we have to use set time. And we're going to go 84 this time. Time set. Gotta remember my commands. Okay, that didn't quite do it, so 12,000 is not the right number. Let's maybe add 6 to that. It's not moving, is it? Oh, 12,000 is going to flip it. 24,000 ticks in a day. Yeah, you're right. Yep. So if we want the rainbow to be in the sky, maybe we need to go down 6,000. 866. What do you mean unknown? Oh. I'm set. Okay, that worked. Let's move it just a little bit more. That didn't change it much. Maybe 54,000. That didn't move it much either. Hey, welcome, Coronile. Hope I said that right. Sorry if I didn't. We are in the personal dimension. We're trying to get our rainbow a little higher in the sky here. Let's try 60,000. We might be stuck with it right there. We will have to see. Let's change this to 50,000. We're not getting much movement on this rainbow at all. So we might just be stuck at how it is. That's okay. We'll work with that. Let's look at crops real fast because there's something I want to unlock. And that is the industrial farm. And there was a quest here. The Green Revolution multi-block farming. There it is right there at the bottom of the quest book. Okay, it tells us we need to get to hemp to unlock the multi-block farm. Alright. Let's search for hemp then. Here it is, Green Revolution. Hemp is in the top left. So we need to get carrot, potato, learn breeding maybe. And then we need to come up here. Okay. So that's not too bad. Let's come back down here and let's look at maybe potato. We need potato seeds. Now that you've stolen the food from your harmless neighbors or found it in nature like a considerate person, you must now plant these potatoes onto crop sticks. Wait until the crop is fully grown and left-click it for the best chance to obtain seeds. So Fanatic Feline is wondering what these farms do. The industrial farm will work like a mini farm. It was down here. Let me show you this multi-block. So this is the Tier 1 farm. This is an MV rated farm. Tier 2 is what we want to unlock or get to for what we want to do fairly early in the personal dimension. This will hold, I think, around 300 seeds at HV, and it will gather the resources from those seeds. We want this to plant spruce to upgrade our benzene power plant. Spruce bonsai seeds. Isn't potato seed technically also a potato? Yeah, I think you're right. I think you can also turn potatoes into seeds. It's a little bit of a grind to start with, but everything goes way faster if you start by maxing out a seed and then working on getting other things like carrots and potatoes from pool breeding. Oh. Does it not matter what seed we start on then? Or should we just max out a potato seed? I guess we better go home and see what plants we even have. That's not my plant one. We do have potatoes, and we have carrots. And we have fertilizer. Potato seeds are their own item in CropsNH. Oh, that's good to know. Do they not breed into things then? What do these do, I guess? Okay, so we have crops, we have crop breeding. Potato and berry seeds make turnip seeds. Carrot and potato make sugarcane. Azure bluet, cactus. What's the path we have to follow? So we need sugarcane, stone lily, and that leads us to crop sticks, which leads to just a blank quest and hemp. So I think we want to start with both potato and carrot. Kangol asks, any advice on solar power? I'm thinking of doing like 25 and then using that to create an EBF and materials for benzene. I haven't actually done solar power. We can check real fast though. Is it steam solar power? Advanced solar boiler. Doesn't tell us the EU value, does it? But it produces 360 liters of steam. And out here... Okay, we gotta check for mobs real fast. These massive steam boilers, I think, produce 14,000 on their own. So what I would recommend is at least producing 14,000 steam. And that will run these multi-blocks. If that's the path you're going, that's what I would recommend, Kangol. Okay, you guys are recommending start with max potato or carrot, and you can use mutation pools to get basically anything. If you have berries, they're good to start with maxing since they grow quite fast. Ooh, do we have berries? We have raspberries. Is it a particular berry, SW, or can it be any berry? I guess the goal is just get max crops first, huh? Just get a max crop of anything. We can also grab bone meal to help us out. And we need some more crop sticks, don't we? I think we also need fertilizer. Two liters of steam equals 1 EU before efficiency, so 360 liters of steam is 180 EU per second, or 9 per tick. Hey, welcome, Mr. Blubber Nugget. Good to see ya. The BO berry? What's that? I'm not sure what you mean, SW. Is it this one? Bob's your Uncle Berry? Use fertilizer instead of bone meal. Do need to figure out fertilizer. We want to search crops for this. Okay, we can use ashes and calcite. Is there a cheaper recipe? Potash apple. Apatite. How much calcite do we have here? 22. Oh, use the biomes of plenty berry. Oh, okay. Don't know if I have this one. You could go looking for a berry bush. We need to make some crop sticks, though. And then maybe we can go find a berry. Okay. How many can we buy? Ooh, we can buy 64 with a spruce log. Do I have a lot of... Ooh, I have plenty. Maybe let's buy a stack and we can work from there. Let's grab spruce log and look for crop stick. There it is. Oh! Do I not? Is this locked? I think it's locked. It doesn't have the green around it. Dang it, we're going to have to make them. You can hover it in your inventory and click R to pull up recipes. U tells you what recipes it's used in. That's good to know. Thank you. There's a crop for growing fertilizer. You have more than enough fertilizer to last until you get it. Ooh, really? Let's see here. The Fertilia crop. Thorium. Corpse plant. Let's look at our quest book and see if we can find Fertilia. I'm just curious where it's at in there. Cover crops, who need those? I don't think this is the right one. You might have heard of the Fertilia crop, which can easily automate fertilizer. You can get it from your distillation tower. Yeah, this isn't the right quest book for it. We'll have to figure that out. Looks like blueberries grow as fast as the biomes of plenty berries. Ooh, and we have blueberries, huh? I thought I saw those. The crop sticks vending machine requires you to give it a log. Oh, is that what I did wrong? Oh, okay. There we go. 2 hours. Dang. That's a long time. Not that we need more than this. Crop sticks are pretty easy to make. Let's see here. There's some blueberries. We could use those. Hey, Coding Entity. Good to see you here. Oh, you just got here, KS Admiral. Yeah, you haven't missed too much. For those of you joining, we are at the point in the series where there are spoilers, just a heads up. Yeah, crop sticks are super cheap. I agree, Gryan. I think we have what we need. I'm curious if we need to be by water for these crops. Let's go back in the personal dimension and I guess we can test it. We will just... If we're going to breed, maybe we want to do 9x9 area and only use these crops for breeding. We have 4 blueberries. Oh, it needs a different soil. Okay, let's check this out. It needs farmland or garden soil. Ooh, we have lots of garden soil back at home. Am I on HV? Coronile asks. Spoiler alert, I am in EV at this point. This stream is helping us with episode 34, so we're a few episodes ahead in this stream. Yeah, we'll need a lot more crop sticks than the stack we have, huh? For your first few stacks of fertilizer, you made it. You think it's very cheap, or you bought it from the vending machine. Yeah, we'll likely need to make some more today. Some need water and some don't. Let's just grab some garden soil, and hopefully this will do for us. All right. Let's remove a 9x9 area here. And we can now put garden soil down. And this comes with water in it, I believe. Maz asks, maybe unexpected question, but what is your dream? For me now, it is to be a good programmer. Hey, that's a great dream. Programming is great. I learned programming. I'm self-taught. It's a fun career. My dream, it shifts. I just want to be financially free one day. That's my dream right now. Live in a way where I don't have to worry about going to the store, you know? Hey, how's it going, Contrick? Good to see you. You want to be a full stack developer. That's a good one. Full stack developers are very employable right now. All right, every single one of these is at growth, gain, and resistance of 1. You know, it might have been a good idea for me to bring... maybe our watering can? Oh, bone meal is only fertilizing the ground. I see why you were saying don't use bone meal. Let's put the bone meal away then. And let's go grab our watering can. Hopefully speed up the growth here. Alright. Hi, Steri. Yep. Fanatic Feline's right. I'm an EV. For those of you joining, there are spoilers ahead. You're in the same boat, Cantaloupe. That's awesome. Congrats on making it to EV. It's a big undertaking. Okay, let's water these and see if we can get them fully grown. We're 22% over there. In fact, when I was breeding stick rate crop with IC2 crops, I could set these up beforehand. We'll see if that works. Oh, you're right, SW. I need to go grab my crop lens. I don't have a spade. Use this to remove weeds and get seeds when harvesting. Holy cannoli. That thing is pricey, isn't it? We might want to make the reinforced one. Maybe we let this run for a little bit. Actually, I don't want to let that run on its own. We need to babysit it because of weeds. Stereo says his save file got corrupted or disappeared, I mean. No backups or anything. Oh, that is so frustrating. I'm so sorry that happened. I do not blame you for being done with the pack at that point. That would have been hard. Okay, let's make this one, and then we have enough material to make the reinforced one. We need triple steel. So we need to grab 9 steel for that. There's 9. Come over here and craft that up. The next one needs 3 double compressed. Oh, is it more triple steel? Ooh, which one's fastest? So 9 times 3 is 27. Hey, welcome, Chris Dominic. How's it going? If you made tricord or mention last stream, it works as a crop lens as well. Ooh, that's cool. I haven't made it yet. I guess the question is how expensive? Ooh, it's a little pricey right now. I'm a little low on lithium. We'll have to make that another time. Okay, we need 27 for this next one. It was circuit 9. Throw that in there. What else does this need? An iron shovel and a longwood stick. Just need 2 of those, so we will actually use the more expensive recipe here. There we go, we got 2 of those. Can't remember if these were assembler recipes. I don't think they were. Okay, and we need an iron plate. Let's grab 1 iron. And send that down to our bending machine. Hey, good dream, Fanatic Feline. GTNH crop mechanic remind me of Cookie Clicker's farm. Tens of hours of farming. Oh, so we're in for the long haul here, huh? Okay, there's an iron shovel. We can make that spade. Oh, we need some rubber for the next one. And we almost have the last dense plate there. Okay. There's the reinforced spade right there. That wasn't too bad. Alright. We'll put that in our shovel slot. Let's grab these quests real fast. I'm glad you pointed that out, SW. Hey, how's it going, Pandas? Good to see ya. Let's grab some more fertilizer. Ooh, we got Agriculturist Quest Book with Fortune 3. That's what I'm talking about. Let's open those up, see what we get. Copper oreberry. Aluminum oreberry. Some sphalerite. Liquid fertilizer. War Guy Wizard says, you know what issue I got with this mod? My friends are not in the mood to play something that is so time consuming and pretty difficult. You feel pretty lonely from time to time playing for hours. Yeah, I can understand that. Especially if you enjoy playing with friends. Hey, I'm glad the stream is a normal time for you, Pandas. 9 PM where you're at. That's good. Okay, let's see where our sphalerite's being stored. Right there. Oh, this chest is full. That's not good. What can I do with this fertilizer? Can I turn it into anything? Here it is. Fertilizer. Make enriched fertilizer. Oh, if we centrifuge it, we can get fertilizer back. Let's do that real fast then. Oh, I might not have a fluid import. I do not have a fluid import. I do have an HV fertilizer though. Or centrifuge. So let's get that fertilizer back. Okay, it said to put it in here, and it was... What circuit was it? Oh, did I put my mixer down? I did. Kindness is on vacation. At the beach. Hey, that's awesome, man. Just came back from the beach. There was a nice clear sunset. That's awesome. Cornell says, FYI, I don't know anything about this mod pack. The only thing I know about this mod pack is from Duck, Goose, and you. Hey, those are some great, guys to watch. Oh, shoot! I just broke that machine with the fertilizer in it. Ah, wasted all that fertilizer. Dang it. Well, it is what it is. Oh, let's put this back. Okay. I think we have everything we need. We may want to get another stack of crop sticks going. Let's do a stack of that. And in the lathe, we only need 32. Which means 8 logs. Does it have to be spruce? No, it can be oak. We'll use this lathe here. There we go, get those going. 4 seconds each. Oh, the liquid fertilizer can also be pumped into a crop manager. That's good to know. Yeah, you're right, SW. Oh, I can't believe I voided that. I've done that a few times. You know what really didn't feel good was when I voided a ton of lubricant doing the same thing. Okay, we can put these in the assembler here. Circuit 2. Hey, that's fast craft right there. We'll take those out. Alright, I think we're set. Let's go back. Yeah, I cannot wait for the multi-block scry-on. I am very excited. Okay, let's see what we can do here. For those of you joining the stream, we are in the personal dimension. There are spoilers ahead. We are currently working on episode 34 with you all. Breeding blueberries for max crops. And CropsNH. Okay, that one's growing fairly fast, 64%. We got a slow one over here. We are making the blueberry crop right now. It was recommended because it's a fast-growing crop. And the goal is really to get a max, I think 2 max crops. Oh, put fertilizer on so they can only go up in stats. Do we know how much fertilizer? Is 1 fertilizer enough? Oh, that maxes it out. Holy moly. Okay. I think that handles it. Anyone know what's going on with the Modernity texture pack? Shouldn't it be available for 2.8? I believe it is. I never tried it on 2.8, though. Someone else will have to answer that. Is that a NASA workbench? It sure was. Episode 31, we start working on going to the moon. 3 episodes to get there. It's going to be an awesome 3-episode arc. I think you guys will love it. Have one crop in the middle surrounded by 4 double crops in a plus shape. Oh, okay. Oh, we got our first one. Let's see. 3, 5, and 1. That's a pretty good crop. Here's another one. 2, 1, 1. That one sucked. How do we do this? Do we right click? Oh, was it the spade? Why did I do that? Oh my gosh. We just destroyed our best crop right there. Does it have to be fully grown to get the seed back? Panda says he used sticky canes. They grew fast and mutated into other plants like rubber trees. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, let's do what SW is saying, because I think you're right. Just get rid of the other crops to let it spread. These crops you're saying? Okay, let's do that. We want one in the middle, right? Seed drop is percent chance based on the resistance stat. 31 equals 100% chance. There's a chance of getting a seed back until your resistance is high enough. I see what you're saying. So we kind of need to move the crops around as things change up. Okay, we do have a growth 1 here, or growth 2 here. The rest of its stats are 1. I can't believe I destroyed that seed. That seed gained a lot of points. Oh, we do need to fertilize again. Let's fertilize all these. That should do it. $31 is 100% for hand. With the spade, I think it's lower. Oh, that's good to know. So we can maybe get a higher chance of seeds with the spade. What does the quest book say on that? Does it say? Okay. It further increases your chance of bonus seeds based on the resistance stat. Ooh, so don't use your hand like I... Yeah, every 10 points of resistance increases the minimum seed drop by 1. That means 1 resist, you get 10% chance of a seed drop. 10 resist equals 1 guaranteed seed drop. 15 resist, 1 guaranteed seed drop, plus 50% chance for a second seed drop. And then 31, 3 guaranteed seed drops, 10% for a fourth. If you're removing a crop with your spade, sneaking will let you remove the crop without having to worry about the spade breaking the crop stick. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, you're mentioning the same thing, SW. Hey, I'm glad we're on the same page. Yeah. The boost is when you harvest, not break by hand. That's good to know. Okay, let's make sure we don't have any weeds. Oh, I forgot to put the double crop sticks, didn't I? Let's hopefully get a new seed in that center one. Maz says, I remember you can program computer inside GTNH to work for breeding max stat crop. You can research about that. You're right. I think there was... I think it's open computers. We got our third seed. 5 growth, 5 resistance, baby. There we go. Okay, so how do we want to do this, I'm wondering? I don't think we got anything from that guy. got some from there. Those are only tier 1 crops. So we want this to breed across over here. Hey, welcome, Mista. Yes, we're doing CropsNH. For those of you joining, there are spoilers ahead. We're working on episode 34. We're in the personal dimension. Our rainbow reset, look at that. Can't see the sky moving. It doesn't look like it's moving. I don't know why the rainbow reset. Okay. We got a good crop there, so we can start breeding across here. Let's keep this growing. Fertilize the good one. Break all of the others. Oh, okay. So we want to break this one. We don't care about that one. We do want it to breed across this way because we can't... I don't think we can breed these two yet, and there are good ones. We want to breed these. Let that 515 grow up and break literally everything else. Do we not want to keep the other ones? Don't we have to... Do not breed across. Crops propagate on their own now? Oh. So if crops propagate... Yeah, I see what you guys are saying. Okay, we did get a new crop here. Growth 8. Gain 4, resistance 3. Okay, so let's break this guy. Ooh, we got a new seed. We may want to keep that one. It had better growth and stuff. Does it propagate to every single square it's touching? Shift left click to remove seeds without breaking sticks. You're right. Yep. Good to see you, Ariafi. Okay, we're figuring this out. I'm glad you guys are helping me out here. Do not breed crops. Yep, I spend about 8 to 12 hours recording. Thought that was a weed for a second. And then... video editing takes twice as long, if I'm going to be real. We spend upwards of 30 hours per episode. I am figuring out a workflow where I only record the parts that will make it into an episode, or at least try to. It makes video editing a lot easier. 6, 5, and 5. That one's pretty dang good. Okay, remove that one. Yeah, video editing takes way longer than actual recording. I should read the quest book. Yeah, sorry guys. Let's... Crop nutrients, summary of crossbreeding, crop stats. Yeah, I'll have to read this on my own. I'm not sure it's a ton of great content just reading it to you guys. You only need one crop and it will propagate to the double sticks on the sides. Okay, so we're tracking. Okay, so we want double crop sticks like this. Try and keep resistance as the highest stat, not important at low level seeds, but higher level it stops them turning to weeds. Oh, okay. YouTube has huge delay. I'm sorry, Ariafi. Yeah, it's not very synchronized. I think there's... Delay is fairly normal for streams. Fertilize that middle crop stick. Let it propagate in that. So you get the plus shape. Ooh, that's a good point. So maybe we want to remove these. And this one... Oh, do you have to do fertilizer every time? Looks like you do. Okay. So we want it to propagate to the middle one. Focus on resistance first. Yep. Because they can get sick. I remember you mentioning that in the Discord, Pandas. I think it was you. Fertilize all sticks. Yeah, we need to fertilize every single time. Oh, fertilizer looks like it goes down over time. Okay, this one should hopefully propagate soon since it's fully grown. I don't know if we need to water this still. If you take the seed with left click of the spade, the fertilizer and water is not lost. Should we attempt to grab a seed from this? Didn't get a seed. That's alright. We have this seed with resistance 5. This crop has outpaced that one, so let's delete this so we don't get off track here. Just growing seeds in the personal dimension. For those of you new here, we did add distant horizons. We also added... There's a mod that gives us... I think it's called Better Foliage. It gives some texture to our leaves as well as the grass. That's why it looks like there's grass everywhere. We also added a resource pack to make our machines the same color as what they're made out of. Crop spread at 80% plus. Don't need to restart it. Oh, okay. So we're at 62%. At 80%, it will spread. That's when it starts to spread. Thank you for that tip, Graham. We're almost to 80. Still at 90% or 90 fertilizer there. Yeah, did you see that? The fertilizer went down, so it goes down over time. I think it also clears... The other ones were at 0. It clears when it breeds. I guess we'll test that out and see what happens here. Yeah, people did help you with sick crops. Yeah, I thought I remembered that. Right. Yes, we are on beta 2. Oh, we got a seed there. It did keep our fertilizer. We got 9 resistance. There we go. And 9 growth. Okay, let's break this guy out. And we want to put double crop sticks around. We need to remember to fertilize these so we don't go down on our stats. And we did keep the fertilizer there. So I guess fertilizer is a timed event. My computer is amazing. It gets us there. It's getting up in years. I think I custom made it in 2018. Can you believe that? Oops. Oh, we got a weed. Our first weed. Shift and smack that sucker. We don't want weeds around here. If you pick the plant with left click with empty hand or anything but the spade, you pick the seed. The crop gets clean and the water and fertilizer remains. Ooh, interesting. Shift left click with spade. You don't need to fertilize the cross sticks, just the one with the plant on it. Okay. And is it as long as there's one fertilizer, it will give us some good stats, or it won't downgrade? Oh, we got one here. Okay, let's see. We got 9, 5, 10. 13, 5, 10. Okay, we know which one's the best there. Okay. Oh, we got 3 seeds. 6, 5, 5. Ooh, we got the 13, 5, 10. We can delete the others. And this guy can go bye-bye. Let's put our best crop there. There we go. Back to growing. Your laptop is from 2011. Jeez. That thing has lived, man. For stats, yes. So we just need one fertilizer. We'll have to keep an eye on the fertilizer since it goes down gradually over time. This is going faster than I thought. This reminds me of back on Minecraft 1.12 mod packs. There was a mod, I think it was chickens. Maybe it was called Roost. And it was all about breeding chickens for resources. That was a great mod. I miss that mod. I really wish it would be... Oh, hatchery mod. Yeah, that's right. I really wish it was used more and was updated for newer packs, but it is what it is. 16,514. We're almost halfway. Okay. We can't right-click that one yet, so we want to keep that guy alive. And get rid of the old one. Let's stop these from growing. We want double crop sticks there. This still has fertilizer, so we'll let it propagate to the middle. For speed of growth, from 0 to 100, the speed increases the closer to 100. From 100 to 200, crop managers get up to 200. It's the same bonus. So maybe we want... Oh, I see. Max is 100 for just these on the ground. Crop managers max out at 200. I see what you're saying. Shift left click with spade to get crops off crop sticks. Yep, that's what we're trying to do here. Let's see if we get a seed here. Oh yeah, we got 2 seeds. Okay, shift left click. Oh, does that give us... I guess we're at the point now where we're going to get seeds no matter what, huh? Is that what you're saying, Gryon, and I've been missing it this whole time? Sorry if it is. Let's put our best seed in the middle. Just repeat the process. Double crop sticks on all sides. I think we can get rid of these seeds. I'll keep them around just in case. You know the chicken mod from Stone Block? Yeah. Okay, I think I'm tracking Grayon. Thank you for being patient with me. LV Crop Manager is perfectly fine for breeding tiering, FYI. The higher tiers are more for big farms, but are significantly outclassed by the industrial farm. By the way, the industrial farm is expensive. It takes so many materials, but it is so worth it. I looked at the outputs online, and man, it is insane. Rainforest Spade gives you always 1 seed when the resistance is 10 or higher. And we're at that point now, huh? Yeah, we're at 14 resistance. Okay, let's let this breed. What do we have here? 14 resistance. That's pretty dang good. Oh, we got another one over here. 6, 8, 14, 16, 8, 14. So we want to keep this one. Let's get rid of these 2. And shift left click. It didn't give us a seed. What the heck? Did I do that wrong? In any case, we can plant the next best one, which is this one. I did shift left click. I'm confused. Does it have to be a little bit grown to get a seed? 10% chance per resistant point. Oh, so that's why 10 is 100% with the spade. Yeah, Newbie is in the name, huh, Fanatic Feline? We're learning as we go. Be careful with growth speed getting too high before resistance. It can get sick. Okay, so we're about the same here. Maybe that's a good thing. Pretty sure the spade only gives its bonus when you right-click to harvest. Okay. Get the seed with right-click. Shift left-click is to clean the crop. Alright. We'll try that this time then. Right-click for seed. Shift left-click to clean. We should get something here in a little bit. We're at 100% growth. There we go. 18 and 14. 18, 14, 8. Okay, let's... Okay. Right-click to harvest. Right-click. It's for a fully grown one. This one might be better. 16, 12, 14. We might want that one, since our growth is outpacing it. So, to get the seed, right-click. Shift right-click. I'm going to clear these ones out real fast. Shift left-click gave us a seed for that one. Yeah, it's not working. I don't know what we're doing wrong. Maybe it has to be fully grown. 28 and 14 might get sick. The 16, 8, 14 is more safe. Okay. If you have sticky cane seed or stickweed, it grows and propagates faster than any other seed. Ooh, we do have some back at base. We're getting pretty close on this, though. Okay, let's double-click that. Or double-crop that. There we go. That one was fast, dude. 17, 13, 15. I'll take it. Okay, we can delete these old seeds now. Oh. We do gotta remember to double crop. Let's check our fertilizer here. We're at 44. Let's fertilize that. The bonus only works on right click. Shift left click is only guaranteed seed at resistance 31. We're working on it, Ariafi. I think we're keeping track. You guys are being super helpful. I appreciate it. Hey, welcome, Queeble. Good to see you. 2.9 happened in the most recent episode. I think it was 2.9. Hey, you're Queeb from Discord. Good to see you, man. We are currently... There are spoilers ahead, so just heads up. We're currently working on episode 34 today. 19, 17, 15. 17, 13, 15. We might want to go with that one to reduce sick possibility. Let's get rid of this guy. And that guy. And then double crop stick here. We do need fertilizer here. Let's get rid of those to hopefully reduce weeds. Yep, there are spoilers. We are in the personal dimension. This is going a lot faster. That went from like 0 to 71%. Hey, welcome A, or Abyss. We started almost an hour and a half ago. We're approaching. For those of you who are just joining, there are spoilers ahead. We are in the personal dimension, breeding crops from CropsNH. Good question. So our recording of the personal dimension, where I recorded opening it up and customizing it, got corrupted, and we had to restart our personal dimension, unfortunately. So on stream, we did record that. You should have a better recording. 19, 13, 19. That's pretty good right there. Oh, we got some warp stuff going on. Ignore the warp from Thaumcraft. We almost have a max crop. Let's trash these old seeds. I should have told you in Discord. I probably should have. Sorry about that. Will I do a tutorial video for CropsNH like you did Thaumcraft? I might, yeah. As far as this is going, it doesn't seem too complex, which is great. Okay, we should get a new crop here in just a second. There it is. 19, 15, 20. That's a pretty good crop. I'll move that guy. We'll just fertilize this one. We'll try and propagate it into the middle. Okay. So I need to take a quick bathroom break. I'm going to go into our base for a little bit. And I'll let you guys stare at Greg. I'll be back in just a second. Thanks for your patience. All right, I'm back. Thank you guys for waiting. What was that? Did you guys hear that? I hear some skeletons outside. We'll let them suffer. All right, let's get back to Reagan. All right. You love cats? Yeah, cats are pretty awesome. If you get a good cat, some cats are kind of mean. I like cats myself. We have, come on Discord, you can actually see pictures of my cats, but I have a black and white cat just like Greg, and he is the snuggliest cat I have ever met, man. Ooh, that's a pretty good crop right there. Like, seriously, my cat, he will get in your face and get in your business. He is so snuggly. That's part of the reason we picked him up from the shelter, though. Was because he was so snuggly. Okay, fertilizer looks like it's doing okay here. You'd love to see more long tutorial videos like the NEI and wall sharing. Yeah, I have some that I'm planning out. I just haven't had the opportunity to make them yet. Tuxedo cats are amazing. Yeah, we have 2 tuxedos. A black and white and an orange and white one. You didn't realize you were a minute behind on stream. Oh no, we got some weeds. let's get rid of these suckers. All right. What was this one? 19, 15, 24? 21, 16, 24. There we go. We have fertilizer here. Yeah, we're good. Yep, my cat's names are Ziggy, that's the black and white one, and Aiko, the orange and white one. Those are the names they came with from the shelter. We just kept them, we liked them. Oh, we got another weed over here. Get out of here. We got a flower here somehow. I think the watering can spawns flowers. That happened when we first built our farm. Holy moly, that was a fast one. Let's see, 21, 18, 26. There we go. We're starting to really move fast now. Let's get rid of these old seeds. Keep our inventory nice and clean. Do full magic tutorial until infusion unlock. CropsNH full guide. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, especially with CropsNH being so new. Yeah, the hill and tree, we lost it. When I recorded me opening the personal dimension, the recording got corrupted. I don't know what happened. OBS did something to it. And it was really bad. So it was like a still screen for 5 seconds at a time. And so I had to get rid of that recording and redo it, and we had to redo our personal dimension. So that's what happened. I do apologize for that. There's not much control I have over stuff like that. But we're back, and we're starting from square one in the personal dimension. Man, this is going so fast I can hardly keep up. We chose blueberry. It was recommended by the stream to do this because it grows fast. So yeah, that's where we're at here. How much money would I pay to know cat language? That's a good question. This might sound like a lot of money, but maybe $1,000 I think would be a reasonable price. That sounds like a lot, but... And soon you'll start getting into crop breeding. Just like the parents, fertilized, and you'll never need a stack crops up again. So, does that mean we need 2 max level crops that will breed with each other? Or how... I guess, how do we get a different max crop from just blueberry? Yeah, the tree will live in our hearts forever. Yeah, I think we can make it better, Abyss. We needed the tree to be bigger anyway. But yeah, kind of a bummer we lost it. Some things are better left unknown. I can guess what my cats usually want anyway. That's true, Queep. I can usually tell what my cats want too. 22, 21, 29. We got exact same crop. There we go. Holy cow, that grew to 54% almost instantly. We need some more fertilizer here, though. Okay, let's see here. When you do breeding, definitely make a filing cabinet. You can store all plant species seeds in a single filing cabinet. Oh, that's cool. Imagine if cats were thinking bad stuff about you. Some things are better left unknown. Good points. No need for filing cabinet anymore. You can just use a chest. That's true, yeah. Okay, let's see. Did we get a better one here? 25, 23, 29. We did. We'll work with that one. Okay. Pool mutations are how you get more. Only one max crop. You put any other crop with a space in between. Fertilize both, and the new one will always be max statted. Oh, that's straightforward. And that's called pool mutation. So you breed 2 max blueberry crops. Oh, we got another weed. Breed 2 blueberries, and from that crop pool, chance, that's where you get it from. I see. You can see mutation pools in NEI. Yeah, I think I saw that. Watering with the can does not improve speed, only the water stat. Oh, that's good to know. And with the garden soil, I think we have max water automatically. Huh. I thought the watering can sped things up. You're probably right. They did make some changes to the watering can. Get rid of that weed. Imagine AI training on cat interactions. That is a possibility for our future, using AI to translate animals. I think they did something recently, maybe not recently, but did something similar with dolphins. All right, we're getting pretty close to a max crop here. 26, 27. We do have max resistance. Let's look at the blueberry pool real fast then. Blueberry seed. This one here. Crop mutation pools. We can get slime plant. That could be... We might want to go slime plant. If we can get that from the pool. Pool bush and pool berry. That's interesting. Man, these crops are growing so fast now. Oh, water is going down. We're at 91, 100. Okay, so we do want to use the watering can at this point. All right. We got 27, 28, 31. Well, yeah. Which one's the best here? 26, 31, 31. 27, 31, 31. I think we found our crop. Let's get rid of those ones. There we go. What's the fertilizer here? 0. We want to fertilize that. Oops. Wrong button. Right click, not left click. Water can increase the speed of growth outside of crop sticks, but in crop sticks only increases the water stat. You did 2 sticky resin trees, Panda says. For rubber trees, slime plants, and glow shrooms. For max bonsais. Yeah, we do need some bonsais for what we want to get to. All bread seeds will have the parent stats, but if the land doesn't fertilize, there's a chance the new bred seed can lose its stats. Yeah, we don't want that to happen. 28, 31, 31. Okay, we're getting close here. We've used almost, what is this? A third a stack of crop sticks. Doing all right. This one is out of fertilizer as well. Can you spend 10 XP levels? I'm not sure what you mean, Maz. Copon seeds give you copper. That's cool. You can check out what it outputs as well. Said with you. Oh, right there. Okay. So, crop breeding. This mutation pool. Slime plant. This one would be really good to get. Let's check this guy out. Gives us slime balls. And that will give us rubber bonsais, which will send us to spruce, which is what we need. So we need to get the slime plant from that pool. There's a max crop. That is not max, so we can get rid of that guy. We want to grow this guy up and propagate it across so we get some seeds. Oh, there's a second page of pools. Thank you, SW. Oh, wow. There's a food pool and a blue pool. I'm glad you pointed that out. Ooh, there's also dark oak bonsai. And that also leads to spruce. So we need either the dark oak or the slime plant. Slime plant would be pretty cool, honestly. Ooh, how much fertilizer? We better fertilize that guy. Get the water stat back up. For those of you just joining, we are working on episode 34, so there are spoilers. We are in the personal dimension, breeding crops and CropsNH. And yes, Fanatic Feline is right. We have about 20 minutes, so at the half-hour mark, we're going to have to close down the stream. This has been very fun. I've been enjoying all the tips and helpful guidance. Thank you guys for your help. You can use the Slime Island tree sapling to get the blocks and use machines to get slime balls out of them. Oh, that's cool. And then you can automate rubber that way, I bet. That would be awesome. It's 1:12. I need to sleep. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Bev. You can just harvest it with the spade to get seeds. Oh, yes. You're right. I forgot about that. And it's shift left click. There we go. There's our max seeds. This is not the max seed. That is... You can get rid of those blueberries. There we go. Quest complete. Last universal common seed. Before going further into CropsNH, there is but one chore. Prevent future hardship. Collect a fully statted seed. 31, 31, 31. This may seem daunting. It actually wasn't bad. Ensure you pick a species which is related via mutation pools and determinism to other crops you want, like the spruce bonsai, which we actually did. Choose a good seed. If you don't know what to choose, suggest potato or cactus. Okay. This quest will accept any CropsNH seed with a perfect stat line. Great! Taking pools seriously. With that new max stat seed in hand, you will ideally never have to complete the entire statting process again. Once replicated, you can cross this perfect seed with itself. Make sure to keep them fertilized. Access the pools, that's what you guys were mentioning. Keep it fertilized to access the pools that it has access to. Keep in mind, pool breeding occurs. The offspring has a chance to be any crop found within any of the pools. The mutation selection occurs prior to check for environment. Prior to the check for environment. In practice, this means that if you're searching for a specific species in, say, the food pool, it will take much longer to appear than one in the reed pool because there are fewer alternative species no matter the environment. Once you get a lot of species, deterministic breeding becomes simpler. Okay. Oh, let's complete that quest. We, at this point, want to bring a chest out to help us out, I think. let's break these so we don't have to worry about weeds. Not that we need to. I'm very grateful this spade does not have durability. Hey, have a good one, Bev. Good to see ya. Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, SW. Always getting seeds with the spade. As long as its resistance is 10 or higher. Let's see, do we have a chest we can bring? Sure do. Let's put that there. Let's put the coins in here. Let's open up these loot bags since they're max looting. We got a rubber tree sapling. What's this? Water lily seeds. Hey, there's the berry seed you were talking about, SW. That's funny. We also got cocoa seeds. Not that we need those. Looks like we got more fertilizer and we got some iron ore. Actually, I can trash that. We have iron out our ears. Let's put those in here. Don't need the blueberries. Everything else looks fine. We do want to bring other stuff with us. Let's head back in. Aim for stone seeds since it unlocks most of the ore seeds. And endstone seeds, which is a great source for helium and platinum. That's a good idea. Panda says, those slime trees give you lots of slime balls, but you could use sticky cane for sticky resin, which can be remade into rubber. Yeah, we do have some one or lowest tier seeds for rubber. I mean, if you can spend or store 19 levels of XP, then you'll see something kind of funny. Like in our XP bar. Now you can do a 2x2 with your max blueberries in opposite corners to cross them. For the breeding pool, right? We can put one blueberry seed in there. So we want to get the breeding pool like this. Do the double crop stick in the middle. Oh, we want one of the breed ones to be garden soil and one dirt or grass. Okay, let's check out this pool one more time. And slime plant seeds need to be on dirt. Or was the dark oak? Dark oak also needs to be on dirt. So, I think... Man, I'm glad you pointed that one out, because we definitely need that. So maybe if we replace this one... Replace this one with dirt. Right there. And now we can breed these two spots for the pool. Man, this is kind of fun. I'm going to be real with you guys. This is cool. Let's get rid of this dandelion. And do want to fertilize both of these. And let's up the water stat. Okay, we're on track now. I hope grass counts as dirt. I think it does because my plants, what's it called? My bonsai farm for the spruce. Oh, we got new seeds here. The bonsai farm worked on grass. This one seems to be working. We got a meat rose. There we go. Okay. I'm curious what meat rose is. Ooh, I think I saw what it does. Oh yeah! Look at that. We can grow Greg's treats, baby. I think that was a blessing in disguise right there. Oh, we got a new plant right here. More blueberry. Put that away. Yeah, Greg will be very pleased, especially after I wasted one of his treats in an infusion craft. Poor guy. It's kind of hard to see if anything's here because of the grass texture, but that's alright. Oh, this looks like more blueberry. Sure is. Oh, I forgot to shift click that. Alright. Fingers crossed for a bonsai right here. Greg can now eat fish from the soil. That sounds like, oh. The sky is moving, guys. Okay. We spent all that time trying to get the rainbow just right. But yeah, original pandas, that sounds like a good out of context quote. Eat fish from the soil. Farm fresh fish. Oh, is this a weed? Wild carrot. Oh, this is really scratching that itch. Like the collection log. Oh my gosh. This is super fun. There's something called World Interaction Upgrade. It can interact with the world. You can set it to feed Greg automatically. Oh, that's interesting. Greg would probably appreciate constant food. That sounds fishy. Yeah. Grass-fed fish, vegan meat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 86 fertilizer on both of these. Water's doing all right. Wild carrot is good for now. Root pool for carrots and potatoes for the quest. Oh, yeah, that's right. Why did this one not complete? Oh, it's wild carrot. That's why. Okay, no new plants yet. You know, we could probably increase our odds. Man, that does not want to break. For a bonsai. By doing something not like that. Like this. Grab out a blueberry seed. And we'll plant it here. That'll give us twice the odds for a bonsai. Remember to fertilize. Let's fertilize all of these real fast, just so they're on the same fertilization level. And water it up. We can use wild carrot for the potatoes and carrots quest. Get some wild carrot crossing for pool breeding. Ooh, that's a good idea. What's this? Some clovers? Oh, we got a new plant. Glow flower. Oh, yeah. We can use that maybe for... Let's check this out. That's our flower right there. We could use that for our solar grade silicon farm. Oh, we got another plant here. It's going a little fast here. Raspberries. This is way too much fun, guys. Okay, so we want to get this one propagating to here. So we can get the root pool going. Oh, wrong soil. Let's just move the pickaxe. Man. There we go. And then the carrot there. Oh. You know, we better check that. Wild carrot. And this can be planted on... What the heck? That's what I had it on, wasn't it? And it didn't like that? There we go. Now it's happy. Got some more blueberry. Okay. Now we can start working on that root pool like you suggested, SW. Ariofi recommends the same thing. You will only get the mutation pools if breeding between two crops that has the same. So we do need to propagate this to get a second seed. I think this is blueberry again. Yep. Starting to be able to tell what seeds we have. Can't forget to fertilize this. Get the water level back up. Glow flower can be used to get glow shrooms and trees. Oh, so maybe that one would be even better than the blueberry. I'm glad you pointed that out. Let's check this out. Mutation pool. Oh, it has a lot of options here. I only see the slime plant. Ooh, but it does have a lot of really great things here. So maybe... Oh, this looks like a new one. Blackberry. I think we want to start breeding the glowberry, like you mentioned. Let's go ahead and put all of these in here. Which one was glowberry? There it is. And it requires just plain dirt. So if we put it here and propagate that. And I believe this is, yeah, wild carrot. We'll move this guy right here. And we can't forget to fertilize these. All right, let's get caught up on the chat here. You can use it for your glowstone farm. Yep, which is for a silicon solar grade. You have restarted more than you care to admit in 2.9 and done crops each time. So you must really enjoy it too, SW, huh? You can use the spade as a shovel? Ah. Gosh. Thank you for pointing that one out. That was a newbie move, wasn't it? We should check the wild carrot mutation pools. We need carrots, which need fertilized dirt. So we're on track there. You will only get the crops that can grow in soil you have double sticks in. Yeah, you're right. Oh, we got a new crop over here. Live root. Interesting. We'll have to look that one up. What is live root? Oh, is this from Twilight Forest? Ooh, live root will give us a bunch of bonsais. And live root is on fertilized dirt. Let's plant this guy. Let's put it here. And double crop stick here. How are we doing on fertilizer? We're doing okay. Oh, you get it from glow shrooms. If the common mutation pools of your two crops there is one you want, and that one needs a soil, that only it needs in that pool, only that can grow. Okay. Got a new plant here. Wild carrot. Ooh, glowflower is growing slow. All right, so maybe these live root seeds will help us get to our bonsai sooner. Live root has a lot of really good mixtures. Twilight Forest root. Yep, you guys are right. Live root is wood pool. Yeah, we need that one for sure. We might want a bigger field. Yeah, this one's kind of small, isn't it? Well, guys, we have been going for 2 hours now, so we're going to have to close down the stream here. We're going to have to keep growing our plants here and breeding them. We're having a ton of fun. Thank you all for joining today. I had a great time hanging out with you all, and we'll have to see you on the next one. I'll see you guys.